Welcome back! Today we're heading up to the cutover to see if we can find some blueberries. And a little bit later in the episode, I'm going to be making some fisherman's bruise because we're going to host some friends that we haven't seen in many years. We're all going berry picking now.
So apparently there hasn't been nobody in here picking berries, or they'd be all gone in my pail. You're not getting no berries like that on me.
You're doing fine.
everywhere I go to pick berries, he starts eating them. Yep. Is it good, my puppy? No, he's taking all the big ones. Big ones.
Bucket full of berries. Blueberry pudding made out of our fresh berries picked today. Can't get much fresher than that. We knew we was living in the pot of gold. And you can see even where he's coming here, look. He's right by me greenhouse. It is. Will you allow I got buried out there? Isn't that? It's so bright you can't see how bright it actually is. Wicked. I mean, that don't even look real.
No, they don't. Like, we just don't usually see them like right down in the water.
Yeah. Well, it's almost like just right on Uncle Huey's. Yeah, and you can see the reflection in the pond there too. Wicked.
Well, everyone, it's a beautiful day. It's kind of clouded over. It looks like I could get a shower later on. But I'm down to my dad's there now. I'm going to start packing his wood in the shade for him for the winter. Another project got to be done. The shed is pretty much empty. So I got a little bit packed there out for him already. Well, there it is, guys. Couple hours later, and I got the wood all packed in. So not too bad. 2.5 core, 3 core, I guess. Not bad at all.
Hi everybody! So today I'm going to be making a traditional Newfoundland meal called fisherman's bruise. I'm going to show you the way that we make it, or I make it. I'm going to be cutting up some pork fat back into little cubes, fry them out real crispy, add a couple of cubed onions to it, make scrunchions. I've done that in previous videos. I'm going to be warming up some bruise. I'll show you that in a minute, which is hard bread or hard tack. I'm just going to bring that to a warm. I'm going to boil my fish, which I have over here. It's fish we had left from, I think it, no, this might be, I don't know if it's this year's or last year's, to tell you the truth. So I'm going to be boiling that fish, mixing it all together and making a fisherman's bruise. So this is the bruise. I don't have it on yet because I don't like for it to boil. I only want it to be heated through. So that's been soaked overnight. We're having some company today. Very excited. It's neighbors who turned friends when we lived in Alberta. She was our neighbor for quite a few years, and they've come to Newfoundland to visit, so they're coming up today. So I'm getting some lunch ready so that it's all done, so when they get here we can just hang out. I don't have to worry about cooking anything, and get it all done so we can just catch up, because it's been, we left Alberta, hello sir, left Alberta in 2008, so it's been, this is 2015, so it's been 17 years, listen to me, 2015, 2025, so yeah, 17 years since I've seen them, so pretty excited. They'll know who they are, because they watch too. I think I need my knife sharpened. So Gilbert's going to head down the trail in a little while and go pick them up. So this is the pork fat back that I'm cutting up in cubes. That'll be fried out real scrunchy, like I said, and that'll make the scrunching. So I'm not going to make you watch me just continue cubing this and frying it out. You know, I'll give you little snippets, but you don't need to watch me do the whole thing. So the scrunchings are done. And yes, I know that's a terrible amount of grease. I will not use that grease in my fisherman's bruise. I will just use the scrunchions and the onions. I will keep the grease, strain it out, and keep the grease for frying out in future things that I need to fry out in. But I won't put that all in my fisherman's bruise. That would be very, very greasy, and I don't like my fisherman's bruise that way. So I got the fish on to boil. This little machine here will stop it from boiling over. It's just called a Spill No More. Now mine was from Epicure, but I have found some elsewhere. I'll link them down below. They're very similar. It works the same way. And then I'm going to have my bruise on warming shortly. I don't have it on yet, but like I said, it's only to warm it up. So the codfish is done. It didn't boil over. I got the bruise warmed. Turn that off. So I'm going to strain the fish, strain the bruise, and start mixing it together. I'm just going to strain this down the sink too. thought I had a lot of fish put on, but when you look at that there now, it don't look like very much. The fish is boiled, the bruise is warmed, and the scrunchions are now warmed. My holy spoon, and I'm just going to put all the scrunchions and leave all the grease behind. Now I will probably add a little bit of that grease, but not, and I made a state already, but I won't use very much of this grease. I don't like my bruise greasy, but I do like the flavor of the scrunchions. And it's not an everyday meal. I mean, this is once every couple of months or more we have this. But you can see all the scrunchions are fried out. Even though they were big when they went in, they're all fried out pretty scrunchy. Okay. Now I'll add the bruise. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to wipe the rim of the pot. Put all this in here. There we go. That's better. I don't like the old stuff around the rim in me fisherman's bruise. That's why I switched it. Okay. So now I'm going to add pepper. And I'm not going to be light on the pepper. Take the plug out. Now, I don't want it hot either, but. And I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Now, I'm not going to go overboard with the salt yet because the salt pork is in there. And I'm just going to chop it through like this. I'll show you now. So, you can see the scrunchions and onions, the bruise, and the fish is all going chopped through together. So everything is cooked now. And I'm just I'm using a masher, but I'm not actually mashing. I'm just chopping it through. So I'm going to continue with that until it's all mixed together. It's not greasy or soggy. It's very light and fluffy. So I'm just going to give it a little taste. See if I need to add salt or pepper. Now, for me, now I'm not going to over salt it because I don't want it to be too salty and somebody might want more salt or whatever. So I'm going to leave it as is there now. I'm content with eating it like that. So if they want more salt or pepper, they can add it to their plate. So fisherman's bruise is ready. All it got to be done now when they come is warm it up.
Thanks Kathy and Jerry for visiting us during your Newfoundland adventure. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed seeing you. And we hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe if you haven't already, share and comment. It really helps our channel grow. Take care and we'll see you next time on Rosal's Everyday Off-Grid in Newfoundland.